Good afternoon. I think it's noon. Chris, again, as always. Um, yeah, these little topics sometimes hit me in different ways. I'm at work right now and just frustrated with taxes and my bank account and my employees and my employer to an extent. Not my boss. I actually really like my boss, and I like my employees. But some of it's pretty damn frustrating. And I guess the point of telling you about this is the way we deal with our frustrations and the way they come out of us, or we don't deal with them. Our kids will reflect that, and hopefully they have their own coping mechanisms that are better than what their parents have. That's my hope, anyways. Hope my kids can cope with their stress and their frustration better than what I do. I am a mixed bag of bullshit when it comes to dealing with my frustrations and my stress, and I'm the first one to lash out obnoxiously when I'm just pissed off. And half the time it's with the window rolled up and I yell at the person after I've left. But I will snap on people or just let them know that, well, you're an idiot, without saying you're an idiot, over some things that I don't need to. I have a list of restaurants that are, on my burn to the ground list. Just based off bad food, bad service, bad everything, and that's just an anger thing. So, I don't act on any of this crap. That's just my mentality. But I realize that my children have seen that. They've seen me overreact. They've seen me underreact. All of these things they've probably duplicated, and that's my fault. I want to take credit for the good stuff in their life, but I have to take credit for the bad stuff that they inherited or they learned from my actions. We're not always going to react the appropriate way. My deal is like most people, not most people, a lot of people, I react and then I think it through. And that's not fair. That's not the fair example. When I'm calm enough, or from the outside looking in, it's real easy for me to go, okay, hang on, let's think about this. Let's look at all sides and attack the problem that way. But when I'm frustrated and I just don't deal with it right, and that's where I'm at today, and I am just doing what I think I should be doing. That is going for a ride. I'm allowed a couple breaks a day and a lunch. So right now I'm going for a ride, and I am talking to you, just trying to deal with my frustration and make sure that I don't get fired today for being a complete ass, or I don't take out all my aggression on the IRS, or the people that are really bad drivers, which that just about happened. So I don't know. They don't make young wise men. I'm definitely not a wise man. I'm trying. I don't know how you deal with your stress, or if you bottle things up and wait till you're away from your children, or if they see you at your worst, screaming, hollering, just being an ass. I really try not to do that. I've caught myself, now that I'm older, caught myself around one of my grandbabies, and she'll go, "Why are you upset?" And oh crap, she sees this. She's 4, and next thing you know, I'm sitting there going, "I'm an asshole." not in front of her, but that's what I'm thinking. My wife has more than once told me, why can't you control that? Are you sure you don't need to talk to somebody? Because you are the nicest person, but when you explode, it's all bad. You say the most hurtful things, and not towards my wife, towards our dog, towards other people, inanimate objects. I will say the thing that I think is going to strike a nerve. It's not me. It's not my character, like my wife says. Pretty damn nice. Now, when pushed to it, I could be mad and hate on bacon. You know, who can be mad at bacon? Love bacon. Bacon is its own food group. You gotta love bacon. I mean, it goes with everything. I don't know, donuts, ice cream, food. It goes on salads. It goes on burgers. It's just bacon. God, it's wonderful. All right, off topic. But I am feeling better thinking about bacon. And maybe that's because I've started doing intermittent fasting and I've got another hour to go before I can actually eat something. And I'm starving. Bacon sounds wonderful. Now I'm a little frustrated that I gotta wait another hour before I can eat, but whatever. At least I'm not screaming about it. How do you deal with your frustrations, and how do you cope with them in front of your children or other people? I'm a firm believer that every now and then you need to lose your shit in front of other people to put them in check. But that's probably wrong. I just think that you need to let them know you're not a pushover once in a while. I think for the most part it all works itself out, but every once in a while I think you just need to lose your shit. And maybe the same is true for children. I listened to a comedian a long time ago. He was talking about how he was asking his dad, what do you do when the kids are unruly and blah, blah, blah. And he says, sometimes you got to snap, throw a coffee table through the front window. And I thought, man, this guy's an idiot. And then I started thinking back when we were kids. He came home one day and he walked in and boom, kicked the bedroom door, kicked a hole right in it and started screaming at me about my bike in the front yard. Then he walked down the hall to my sister's room and punched a hole in that door. Started screaming at her about her chores and followed on with my brother. And then lo and behold, the old man was going to change out all the doors in the house anyways. He just scared the shit out of us. We all thought he was crazy, and you know, that's how he did it. Maybe we need to do that with our children every once in a while, but no, I don't think that's correct. I think there's got to be a balance of fear and respect. I'm still frustrated. I don't know how to shake this right now. I like things my way, and when they're not going my way, and when people are talking more than me, which is tough, and don't shut the hell up. It's rough. I'm glad my children aren't in the car. My daughter would probably be the first one to start making fun of me if she was in the car for being this frustrated. Or she would empathize with me. I'm not sure which. But she'd probably do both. Knowing her, she would do both. She would empathize for a little bit, and then she would make fun of me for being as frustrated as I am with the knuckleheads I work with. Yeah. I tell myself that it wouldn't be a big deal if I didn't care. And I'm going to live by that. That is going to be my motto. If I didn't care, I wouldn't be upset about it. But, yeah, I'm curious. How do you deal with frustrations in front of your children? What coping mechanisms can you provide for your children? Is there a whole count to 10? Me and the grandbaby were listening to or watching Daniel Tiger a few years back, and there was the count of 4, and that count of 4 just doesn't work for me. It does if I'm looking at the grandbaby and thinking about it, but I'm gonna just finish up this video by thinking about the best thing that works for me is go for a walk, come back to it. Go for a drive, come back to it. That's about all I know to do. Tell me what you think, and love your kids. Have a good day.